Howdy folks, welcome to Rampage Reviews Smackdown for September 20th, 2016.
Come on and fight back, we'll start it over again.
We kick off the show at the contract signing between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch for the women's title match at Backlash. Very quickly, Alexa Bliss descends into insults and winds up attacking Becky Lynch, but in the end, Becky Lynch is left standing tall in the ring with her title. Our first match of the evening is the Usos taking on American Alpha. During the course of the match, the Usos continue their aggressive streak, working over the knee of Chad Gable and getting the victory with a splash on Jason Jordan. From there, we go to Rhino and Heath Slater backstage eating crackers, at which point the Usos show up and threaten to do the same thing to Heath Slater's knee that they did to Chad Gable's. From there, we move on to a squash match of Baron Corbin once again decimating Apollo Crews. Up next, we have a great back-and-forth match between Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. In the end, Maurice gets ejected from ringside for trying to use the spray again, but then Miz manages to recover the spray, sprays it in the face of Ziggler, and hits the skull-crushing finale for the end. After that, we have Eric Rowan taking on Randy Orton. Good back-and-forth match, a lot of power from Eric Rowan, but in the end, the RKO is the decisive factor, and Randy Orton gets the victory. Up next, we have Nikki Bella and Naomi taking on Carmella and Natalya. Natalya very quickly gets Nikki Bella into the sharpshooter, but Carmella pulls her out of the ring and basically beats her down at ringside, causing a DQ victory. In our main event, we have Dean Ambrose taking on John Cena. Back and forth match with both men kicking out of each other's finishers. In the end, Cena goes for one more attitude adjustment, but Dean Ambrose does manage to roll through and get the pinfall on John Cena. After that, AJ Styles shows up. He does attack John Cena at ringside and lays out Dean Ambrose in the ring, but Daniel Bryan shows up and says Dean Ambrose will get his one-on-one match with AJ Styles next week live on SmackDown. AJ turns around to attack Dean Ambrose, but gets it with dirty deeds to wrap the show up. Overall, this is one of the less compelling episodes of SmackDown I've seen. I would give this show a C+. Things I liked about the show, I really liked Alexa Bliss's blissed off attitude during her promo. I dig the new aggression of the Usos continuing on this week, taking out the knee of Chad Gable once again. Miz versus Ziggler. I love everything about this match. I love Maurice's involvement and her getting ejected from the match. Also, Eric Rowan versus Randy Orton. I dig the idea that Orton is now immortal. He can take a beating, but the RKO will save him. Things I didn't like. I did not like the continued squashing of Apollo Crews by Baron Corbin. The women's match. Naomi had a longer entrance than the entire match itself. And I don't like the roll-up win for the main event. I understand that you don't want a clean win over Cena, but at that point the roll-up just felt really weird. My MVP of this week's show goes to The Miz and Maurice. They are a great tandem. I like that Miz is literally and figuratively hiding behind Maurice almost all of the time at this point. So that wraps up this week's show. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Use the hashtag is right there, Rampage Reviews. And we'll see you next time.